Rick.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
I'm great. It's so good to see you.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks
for coming
having me.
today. So welcome to the Carneal house.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. It's great to be here again.
As you walk through this house, you really get a feeling that you've stepped back in time, into history, and yet everything feels brand new.
You're right. Most old vintage homes don't have what this house has. This house has new heating and air conditioning systems. It has new plumbing systems. It has all new electrical systems. It has a master bath and bedroom suite that's to die for. It has all the amenities that people are looking for in modern homes today, but it has the charm and the character and the quality of an older home.
It does, and this house was built in somewhere between 1814 and 1820, so it's going on 200 years old.
Correct.
And as you walk through here, I don't think you realize that when you look at everything that you've added to the home. It's just beautiful. One of my favorite things about this house is the living room and the scale that you have here. It's a very grand room, I think, when you walk into it, and yet for small, intimate get-togethers, it lends itself to that just as well. In the morning, light streams through these windows, and just outside we have a yew garden, and also the Licking River is just beyond that.
Right.
Every time I walk in here, I just stand in a room like this, and I think, were they standing here in these giant, beautiful ball gowns with their hoops and drinking mint juleps? It's just fascinating to
I'm
me.
sure they were. Let me show you where the new and the old start and stop.
Great.
This was the back wall of the original home, the 1815 home. And this was probably an opening that led out onto an open porch. But as you can see now, it's a beautiful enclosed solarium. Gets all the eastern light. And all of the light from the east now flows into the dining room. So that room has light in it all day long as well. This has to be one of the nicer spaces in the home, just to be able to sit and read a book.
Let's walk towards the kitchen.
Yeah,
You know,
that's great.
every room I go into, Rick, I say, this is my favorite room. But guess what? This is my favorite room too. They all are.
Part of the kitchen, in my mind, is that the kitchen in today's lifestyle is the center of the house. That's where we live. I think that's where we all gravitate to. The kitchens have informal dining at one side, formal dining at another side, family room at another side, and so it is kind of the central part of the core of the house today. All the glass on the informal dining and the transoms look out to the Licking River to the east, so it's obviously a unique view in Covington to be able to sit at your dining table and be able to look at the Licking River.
I'm always amazed every time I'm sitting anywhere in this house, but particularly here, is the privacy. Because when you're right here in the middle of Covington, Cincinnati is just across the river. You can hear the Bengals, you can hear the Reds, you see the tops of the buildings, and yet you're a million miles away from everything when you're in this house. And in this kitchen, they wanted to make it look like it really fit. And I think they did the most beautiful job they could have possibly done with that. But they also put in the Sub-Zero refrigerator, the Esco dishwasher, the things that are like jewelry to the kitchen. I mean, you could almost wear those. And the Legacy range, which is just unbelievable in itself because it completely keeps with the period of a kitchen, yet it does everything that every range does today, which is the convection oven, all the burners. It's really incredible.
The kitchen has all the amenities of any modern kitchen. That's absolutely true.
Right, let's take a look at the master bedroom.
Great.
I'm always surprised when I walk in here because there is so much space for such an old house.
Well, it's interesting you say that because we took the equivalent of 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom to make the new master suite.
There supposedly were many famous people that slept in this house through the years.
I have heard that.
I heard Marquis de Lafayette. That's pretty exciting. And Andrew Jackson.
Right.
Daniel Webster.
Right. It was a showcase house, and so the people that lived here were definitely connected and knew many of the what we would call celebs of the time.
And you can tell why. Look at this room. Just look at this. It's just beautiful.
It has the large windows, north, east, and south facing windows. You have, you know, sunlight in here almost the entire day. And the homeowner tells me that the moon is seen from almost all three sides as well.
I know, and when she talks about it, it's very romantic because she looks out and wonders of all the people through the years that looked out and saw the same moon that she sees. It's beautiful.
This door leads to a porch that runs across the entire front of the house. Now, of course, we're at the second level. At one time, this faced directly across, looking at downtown Cincinnati and the Ohio River. Today, it has a beautiful view of the neighborhood.
In keeping with the vein of the rest of the house, when the homeowners decided to choose cabinetry for this room, they went with the same premise that they did in the kitchen, and that was keeping it as period as they could without making it look too modern. The modern amenities that they did add was the heated floor under the marble countertops here, which are beautiful. Every time I walk into this bathroom, I feel like I'm at the Plaza Hotel. And they added also a steam shower, which has lots of bells and whistles in it. There's also a separate water closet and another closet here.
This is a tunnel we think was built for servants to come into the house. There's lore that it was used for the Underground Railroad, and that would be kind of a sweet irony in the fact that the man who lived here during the Civil War was actually for the South, but it's possible that there were slaves smuggled maybe underneath his nose. So that would be kind of a fun thing to think that that's true.
The Carneal house is really a very famous house for Northern Kentucky. Steeped in history for over 200 years, this house has 4 bedrooms that are all suites. They all have private bathrooms, they all have walk-in closets. There's the formal areas that we saw today. There are 2 family rooms, 2 basements, a 3-car garage, a second floor laundry, an elevator, and an exercise room. Rick, thank you so much for joining me here today and sharing your experience with the Carneal house. Do you have any final thoughts for us today before we leave?
One of the things which the client envisioned, and I think we helped execute, was to take the qualities and the amenities and the aesthetics, really, of an older home. 1815, addition in 1835, yet it has all of the interior benefits that anyone would want today. It's truly a unique parcel of property in the greater Cincinnati area, and I hope you find somebody that enjoys it.
I hope we do too. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Susan.